I like making stuff. That's fun to me. I've always been driven to do things. We grew up poor. My dad left when I was 1, and my mom worked 3 jobs. And I guess I wanted better for my daughter, for my wife, better life than the life that I had. You know, I try to drive some of my hot rods now and again. It's fun, and I bring them to the job. I've got this one car, this 1936 3-window. When you come around the turn off Malibu Canyon and you look across the way, and when you come through the gate, there's a whole world in there. You see the ocean right there, and then you look at the mountain and you see the houses just in line with the horizon. The houses almost collapse into the hill. It's already got such a great vibe. Just the scale of it is so big. You have an opportunity to really build something special. The Case is a development of 5 homes located in Malibu with a nod to mid-century modern architecture. We're a little bit past halfway mark, maybe 70%. By the time I get into the office, my phone's been ringing. Yeah, it's thick, it's heavy. I'm already warmed up, ready to go. I'm cooking at that point. I have an entire crew. There's 150 people a day. Most designers don't build. Most architects don't go to job sites. They draw design, and then the contractor or the developer or the builder make changes accordingly. For me, I only build what I design.
I've known Scott for 12 years.
Sandro understands me.
Scott's an artist, and I'm here to showcase that and explain why all these details are unique and why this place can't be duplicated. That's what's so special about this. There are no homes that are built of this style, of this caliber, of this scale. You can't believe that this exists right in the heart of Malibu.
I mean, I love when people can't figure out how we did something. That is the driver for me.
Scott's quality is, there's nothing else like it.
I don't want to cut corners, and I don't know another way. I don't look at it as being a perfectionist. I just think you do it right. I think I'm demanding.
You go in other homes and it's crazy. You start paying attention to those details because you get used to them. And then you go to these other homes and you're like, wow, this is shit.
People copy, so I come up with stuff that's tougher, that costs more money. So if you want to copy me, you got to spend money doing it. And most people don't. You talk about a budget, and I'm sorry to say, we don't have a budget. We just build what needs to be built. So I've named the houses to give them a little personality. House 1 has this massive cantilever roof with no upright post from a structural point. It's wild to look at. It's huge. It's a structural feat to achieve it. Most people don't do it, so we call the house the Cantilever House. The space is open, and it has this really crazy custom skylight. The hallway, which is 42 feet long, and it just has a good vibe. The pool is over 100 feet long. It has a freestanding guest house. The front yard is massive. It looks straight down onto the colony and then down the coast. And then also you get to see the whole Queen's Necklace, so your city lights are pretty epic at night. The butterfly house at the Case. The roof looks like a butterfly. It's out there on this bluff. It sits on the farthest point of the 24 acres. It looks directly down to Malibu Colony. It sees the entire Queen's Necklace, Palos Verdes, Catalina, and when you look to the west, Point Dume. The entrance has these 2 extremely long water features. All the windows and doors in the entire house are teak. It's a very warm house. The master bedroom is pretty epic. You see the sunrise and you see the colony from the master bed, so you wake up looking right down the coastline. The pool is a staggering 133 feet long. There's a room under the pool which opens up to daylight, which also looks down to the colony. House 3 we call the Edge. I've always wanted to build a pool that dives into the ocean like a diving board. It's a two-sided infinity edge, so it's pretty dramatic. It has this hallway on the east side of the house, which is where all the secondary bedrooms are located. So when the sun comes up from the east, it blows light down, and the whole hallway is glass. It's a great little art gallery. We did terrazzo in the master bathroom floor, because I've never done a terrazzo floor before because I've been unable to find somebody who lays like the Italian way to do it. But we found a guy who's old school. House 4 is the only house, the roof is completely flat. Typical mid-century modern home. Great space, 18-foot ceilings, a lot of depth, a lot of clear stories. The entrance is epic. It showcases all teak windows and doors, which all line up with each other no matter which direction you look. The front door is 12'6" tall, really high ceilings and big glass. It's a nice home. It's supersized. House 5 is named the Glass Tunnel. It sits on 6 acres, the largest acreage. The pool is 144 feet long, the largest pool. Library, media, basement, guest house. It has these 2 spine walls that go right down the center. I've built 6 windows identically the same, and I've stacked them so you can see through each pane of glass all the way through the entire house, effectively creating this glass tunnel. The master bedroom has its own living room. House 5 is all the way by itself on the west. The other 4 houses are on the east. It's the only house that has its own real private drive, which is roughly 500 feet long, massive motor court. It sees the sunrise, Palos Verdes, city lights, Catalina, whitewater view. It sees the point. It's epic.
The case in Malibu, hands down, is one of the most unique offerings in the world for the high-end residential buyer. It's next level what Scott's offering.
I think I knew immediately that I had to build all 5 houses at once. I think I did it because I wanted to create an environment. This is an entire community, and to take it all in one moment.
This is in the heart of Malibu. It's 60 seconds to Nobu. It's 30 seconds to the Country Mart. And here they are, they drive up, they pull in, and then you're transported into a different world. But you're right here in the heart of Malibu.
When I present a house to somebody, I want them to love it because then they're going to take that house and make it their home.
Scott wants his clients to have this incredible feeling like you get when you're watching an incredible piece of art and you feel so proud to own this home.
And then they're going to tell everybody, we love it. I love that. That's a goal. The drive to do something great is about accomplishment. I just want to be better than yesterday. I'm trying to achieve something great. I want to look back on that mountain and be proud of what I've done and say, yeah, I built that and I love it and I'm proud of it. They'll say I'm crazy for it, but yeah, I don't know another way.